seems like.
Yeah, now we are live.
Are you
We
recording
check
it?
it. We can check it, or if there's somebody joined us, show comments on the stage.
Maybe let's also give it like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Meanwhile, also, can you? I cannot see it on my screen. Can you check if you are actually recording it right now?
Yeah, I see we are live, like 30 seconds.
Okay.
But let me check.
Let's wait. Let's wait for 1 minute, just to be sure that everything is okay.
Yeah, we are here. I checked on LinkedIn. Everything's fine.
Yeah. We are live.
Perfect.
So we can start. Wow, Vince, good afternoon. Thanks for letting us know that you are here. Yeah, that's a good sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
In any way, we will start, and I will take a chance to introduce you guys also, to introduce the reason why we are here, what we're going to share today. And we will not take it for very long, but we have so many info and insights from our experience. So hope it will be useful and quite short for all of us to get the context. So there are my colleagues. My colleague, actually, Nastya Sosenyuk. She's an expert in marketing. She's a co-founder of our Go Global agency, where we help with go-to-market strategies for tech companies. She has a great experience in marketing, partially in sales, and teaching right now on over the effective usage of Gen AI for marketing and business. And the next guest is Burak, which was actually my mentor a couple of years ago, and I'm super grateful to you for supporting my professional journey. It was really the moment I really needed that. So Burak inspired me to not to give up, and always to find the way in order how to achieve professional goals. Right now, he's working as a marketing director in Artem Earth. It's a SaaS product with over 10 years of experience in marketing and sales, and numerous of startups and SaaS companies he helped to grow. And I believe I felt that nowadays we are living in the world where we test different strategies, different approaches. There are lots of tools, lots of frameworks, and overall the information that has to be certainly moderated, and everything has to start with the bigger idea and a strategy rather than tools. So right now we will have a discussion over go-to-market strategy with AI enablement today. And we prepared a Q&A with some pre-made questions, but to our audience, if you have more questions to ask, if you have certain ideas you want us to uncover, please just message in the chat, and we will be super happy to answer those questions. If not, we will just go through our pre-made questions and share our opinions. So you are welcome, and we can start with the first question.
So how many questions are you willing to take, by the way?
Yeah, we will see. We will see any of 10 or how many we have. We will see if it's going to be valuable as well. So let's start with the first one. And you see on the screen the question about what are the biggest shifts you've seen in your go-to-market strategy during last time, so during last year, and with your experimenting and so on. So like, who wants to take your board first?
Yeah. Let's start with Nastya, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
surprise. Yes. Yeah, hi everyone. And first of all, Natalie, thank you for this intro. It was amazing. And thanks for joining us today to everybody. I'm really glad to be a part of this discussion about how AI is resharing the way SaaS companies approach go-to-market. And the biggest shift, the question about the biggest shift, I think AI didn't just automate the old way of doing things. It challenges us to rethink the entire sequence from manual to predictive go-to-market strategy. Yes, and to make people work more strategic than less manual. For example, just I love this example where AI brings the most value. It also faces the most resistance. For example, sourcing. Traditionally, a sourcer spends 3-4 days to identify about 100 relevant contacts and send them first message. With this cool AI feature, deep research, no matter what LLM, ChatGPT, Gemini, no matter, deep research. This task takes about 40 minutes. 40 minutes, and you get this list of 100 people and relevant messaging, and you are ready to deploy. And it is completely redefine the role. Yes, you can imagine this a sourcing manager leading a team of 30 person, and suddenly they told here's a tool that can do most of your job, and the gut reaction is fear. Yes, yesterday he had authority, control, people structure, and today this structure is being questioned. So the biggest shift is not in tools, is not in implementation features. It's about culture and about mindset that we've always done this way. And I just want to say that people shouldn't be afraid to learn new things, and it is the biggest problem in AI adoption. Yeah, that's all. I think. That's all.
Agreed. And also, thank you guys for the invitation and the very nice and kind introduction, Natalie. I agree with you totally, Nastya. If I have to make any addition to that, is the personalization. I see how AI making the huge impact, but not only in terms of adding the first name in an email campaign, but making really this personalization based on the insights, full funnel insights and everything. Plus, as you mentioned very well, the velocity of this content, actually, the strategic content that companies are trying to put out, which is unprecedented speed. And it is just it's just crazy. You don't have to be expert anymore. You don't have to be a videographer. You
Yeah.
don't have to be an SEO expert. That nowadays you can just do it with the support of AI, but you have to be expert in AI to do so, at least in a well manner.
Yeah. Also from my opinion, it's quite complementary to yours. But yeah, what we really see now that even two people can create and validate, say, hypothesis of new startup, new product that is gonna be scalable, and then okay, you can extend the team. But first, AI like not some simplified, but speed up all the processes we could have, and we can test the idea, test product market fit within 1-2 people before scaling. And that speed and that domain expertise like AI enabled us with those superpowers. Yeah,
Just
Totally agree.
start small, scale smart, you know.
yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
You've come into the next question. What does an AI-ready GTM strategy looks like for SaaS company today? So, what's from your experience you can entail? Yeah, we have even a pre-made answer from our conversations before, when we were preparing for this webinar. But overall, I want to ask you to share your opinion and your experience. Who will
The
start?
question is too nice, Che, again. Yeah, we will move that way. It will be easier instead
Okay,
of each
let's
time
do
asking who will go first.
Let's start. Let's start. Yes, I think it's not about using AI everywhere. It is about using AI where speed matter most. For example, AI-ready strategy means clear data foundation. For example, good data from CRM, ICP signals, and so on. Because AI works with huge databases, a huge amount of data very well. So the data should be clear. Yes. I think other strategy important thing is mindset of experimentation. Yes, testing channels, offers, and sequences. Your team should move fast, and this new. Not new AI go-to-market strategy is about separate signals from noise. Yes, you can find what is important right now for your business to grow, and it's moving to predictive strategy. Yes, and not just guessing, but you have this data, you have a prediction, you have you know what to do right now, and it is easier for marketers, I think.
Yeah. And actually, being honest, nothing changed in my opinion to create GTM strategy for SaaS companies. It was the same 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and looks like it will be the same for a while, which is highly human labor required, so to say. What I mean is you need to set the foundation solid, and it can be nowadays can be done by us still. Hopefully, will be like that for a while more. Um, and that's pretty much it. If you have the solid foundation, and if you don't take AI as a strategy, but use AI to reach your strategy, you should be good to go with revenue focused culture, and with all the data that you collect with AI, and all the analysis you did with AI can help you to reach your desired place in the market with your product. But I wouldn't say AI ready strategy. It should be market ready strategy. Then you should find ways how you can implement AI to either make it faster, either make it scale, and so on.
Yeah, yeah. So
And I want just a short addition. AI can't fix broken fundamentals. Yes, you scale when
Mhm.
your foundation is strong, not when the calendar says it's time for AI adoption in a company. You
Mhm.
should just be. I agree with you, Burak, that you should build a strong foundation. Yes, and after that you can use AI tools just to scale.
yeah,
Exactly.
as we have on the slide, that technology enhances traditional strategies. So nothing changed with the strategy, but yeah, it's just the technology that helps us to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you can use AI in some sense to also build up that strategy. I mean, none of us expert in everything,
Yeah.
and always creating a SaaS product or anything in that sense requires like lots of brainstorming, different expertise coming together. And if you feel there are some gaps in your workflow, that AI can fill it for you, but still you have to be on the driving seat and holding AI by the hand to bring it where you want to go together.
Yeah.
To control this.
Exactly.
Adoption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we come to our favorite tools, so the most important tools, so you know the tools we use in every day, what are they? So like what you're actually using for sales and marketing, why so, and yeah, tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, I think I will be boring because in this way, because my favorite tool is deep research function from LLMs. I like this deep research in ChatGPT. I like this deep research in Gemini from Google, and you can use it for different tasks. For example, if you want to, if you need to work with some text, deep text analysis, creative writing, personalization in your messages, so you need to work with OpenAI, with ChatGPT, deep research, or not. And in case you need to research a little bit, yes, to find some up-to-date information, verification, and quick references, and so on, the best tool for that is Gemini Deep Research. For example, today I've gathered a list of Norway private clouds, and this task, I don't know, I spent for it maybe 20 minutes just to get a great list of these companies, and I can work with them. And also, Perplexity has a great deep research features, yes, but it's not that deep like Google, like Gemini has. Yes, it is good for fast real-time answers for the web, some summarize, quick fact checking, and so on. So if you need quick answers, just to find 10 links from the web, use Perplexity for that. If you need real deep research about the data, some news events, fresh data, so Gemini is good for it. It's perfect. And for texts, some kind of text, yes, working with huge documents, for example, you can use ChatGPT, OpenAI deep research tool. And this paid version of these LLMs, but still on the free set you have some you can try and test it on the free mode too, so, and decide, do you need it or not. So my favorite AI tool is deep research from different LLMs. Just this.
Exactly. I say the same. And as we discussed yesterday, and with my any other colleagues and friends, I speak about this topic a lot. We sometimes even in WhatsApp channels send each other new AI tool that we discovered last night, 2 a.m. that solve a very big problem for us. But it all
Subscribe
boils.
on this channel. Yeah.
Yeah, once again, sorry, once again.
Subscribe on this channel. I don't know. Like,
That's
make
true.
it public.
But it all, as we discussed, it all boils down to what you need. There's no magic button. Like all tools, in a sense, helpful. But if they have a place in your workflow and if they have a place in your goals and targets. So if you're not creating a content opus, I gave that example also to you guys, also to another friend today. Like amazing tool for content repurposing, in my opinion. It's super fast. You don't need a videographer. You just pay a small amount of subscription, and it does pretty much almost a professional videographer can do in terms of video editing. And but if as a company, if you are not producing video, Opus is a great tool, but there's no place in your toolbox for that. But again, I think the GPTs, whether Gemini, Perplexity, or ChatGPT, all are amazing. I gave same example. I will give it again. I even create my daily eating habits, my sport schedules, almost everything with GPTs. So it's very helpful.
Oh, I need to do it too. Just
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I even take photos of the product that I eat, upload there,
Yeah.
and it's just finds me for the how many protein it includes, what's the
Mm.
carbs. So it's crazy powerful.
yeah, I
But
do the
as long
same.
as
Yes.
yeah, go
Sorry.
ahead, go ahead.
I do the same with photos in museums in other countries when I
Another
can
use case.
yeah, what's going on and just make a photo and ask
Exactly.
GPT to explain me what's going on. What
Exactly.
is
And
And
then
another real example, like I met with this product very late, like Surfer SEO, for example. It's also everything called AI these days. So it's hard to like identify if it's real AI or if it's just an algorithm. There's no learning in it. But Surfer SEO, I never believe in SEO, and I'm not shy to say that. Also, I'm not an expert in SEO. I work with SEO experts, etc. But with Surfer SEO now, just download the plugin to your WordPress. You can make pretty good SEO ranking for your website. So it's powerful, but again, if you are not a SEO believer, so it's powerless for you.
yeah, for sure.
yeah, and we have a big table of tools here on the screen, right?
Mhm,
Which was
mhm,
prepared by Burak, so you
mhm.
can comment over your favorite screen tools you use
Yeah,
on.
exactly. Like there are many tools there. Like for example, Synthesia. It's an amazing tool if you are making onboarding videos. But if you are trying to make LinkedIn videos, AI still cannot mimic you very well. So you need to really understand 11 Labs. Amazing for dubs. Just record your voice and read the stories on 11 Labs like it's your voice. Many other ones like Canva, they have like generate me a logo. I come up with new business ideas every week, and I go online because I'm not a designer. I just try to find best AI logo designer, and like I go Canva, I write there, hey, this is the brand, this is what I will try to go for, this is the audience, so create me a logo. Always fails. Uh, but getting better and better, and like but background removal works perfect. Pick object and move right and left on Canva works perfect. So those are also AI tools. Another one is Jasper. It's like very similar to, you guys know it already,
Yeah,
very like ChatGPT actually, but it's tailored and trained in a way that it helps you to create content that you cannot create with ChatGPT with that ease. You can do, but you need to put more effort. You need to train it, and so on. Uh, Other tools like Clay, amazing tool if you are trying to create a lead list for yourself with the email addresses, with the phone numbers, and everything. Uh, Relatively also cheap tools to use with high return on investment. Other tools, I need to check the list what we have there more, like thousands of products
Those
that I can tell you, but again, you need to find which works for your workflow the best.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely agree. And sometimes, we don't need to overthink. So there are even businesses like marketplaces with variety of tools for, I know, every need which is existing and not. But um, well, yeah, they can be entailed to your problem, and they can give you a better result. But sometimes we don't need to pay money for that. We need to use an ChatGPT or deep research, just to think a little bit on yourself as well. And well, that doesn't mean we need all the tools that are appearing on the market. They're too much, and they are
Yeah,
appearing
shiny
every
object syndrome.
day. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
X company using it, there are
yeah,
competitors, so we should use
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
sometimes ChatGPT is giving you quite a lot. It can highlight your idea
Okay.
while you're brainstorming, and then you just need to think on more strategically on that, rather than looking for a magic pill in a certain tool. Yeah, so it does not exclude your expertise, the any of the tools.
That's true. AI agents, I'm recently started to look into that,
Mhm.
and I have high expectations, but still haven't used it. Might be game changer, uh, but I haven't seen it yet, so I cannot make any comment on that.
Yeah, I think it will be a game changer, but we still need some time. Yes, just to
Hopefully.
and to create a AI agent for every process. It's not a cheap way to do things. So
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but if it's lots of data, or some government structure, or certain repeated tasks, so to count unit economy of all of this process, and people that are working on that manually, and AI agent could be a good solution to start working on. So that's just not for everyone, not yet, and business needs are different as well. So
That's true.
yeah.
Very
if
true.
we go to the next question, how do you evaluate whether a SaaS company is ready to scale go-to-market efforts with or without AI? So, yeah, this is again our pre-made slide from our previous conversation, but looking forward to your thoughts.
I think we've already mentioned that AI can fix broken fundamentals. Yes, you can scale only when your foundation is strong and everything processes are good in the company. Yes, and only after that you can think about AI adoption, and so on. And the next after this fundamental things in the company, the next things we look at, it's repeatedly. Yes, we are trying to find the processes that are repeatable, and what more. I don't know. I think the more, not the most important, but very important thing is CRM, the quality of leads inside, and is the CRM clean? Yes, are all the playbooks in place? Just things should be on their place to automate the processes, because you can't automate chaos. Yes, you can do it, but you will get only chaos. So clean CRM, yes, nice foundation, all the playbooks, all the guides, instructions, so, on places, and after that you can suggest SaaS company to implement some AI in their processes.
Totally agree. Find your product market fit. Find at least one channel which you can predict the ROI on it, and
Mhm.
then healthy economics. That's a very funny example. Like I always tell my wife that, oh, if this certain crypto coin reaches this target price, I will buy myself a Porsche, and She makes fun of me. First get the money, then dream about it. So it is like that. Like if you input 1 and if you output 0.9, then there's no way and reason to scale actually. But if you put 1 and get 1.1, then you can think about scaling, whether or not with AI or without AI. So find the market fit, product market fit, predict your acquisition, and have healthy economics. So then you can scale easily.
Yeah.
Not easily, but easier. Scaling is always a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're ready for the growth. Okay, how should founders and marketing leaders think about team structure? And what's the change you see right now? Like, I start substituting or changing some of the positions, and definitely it impacts the funnel and our acquisitions efforts, so on. So, what do you see in regard of this question?
I think that I've already told about this fear of changes, yes, and this fear of changes on all level of the company, from the top. Yes, when C-level afraid to make changes, to the bottom, when specialists they are afraid that AI will replace them. And what I can say, AI will not replace you, never, but you will be replaced by person who is friendly, yes, with AI and can use all these tools, and not tools, but can think strategically and move faster with all features that AI can give. So about teams, I can think that I can say that teams right now are smaller, yes, and we can make more with smaller teams. Just one person in marketing, one person in sales, and we just can go to the market and do really great things there. So faster, smaller, and and more impact.
Exactly.
Burak?
And the priorities, the priorities are changing also. Like
Yeah.
now, if I have to do a hiring, instead of only focusing on the skill set and the attitude, I'm more focusing on the attitude and the strategic thinking, creativity of the person.
Yeah.
That will eventually will be using the AI for the role that he's assigned or she's assigned for. So basically, it's to me also less expertise, but more attitude and more this strategic thinking, creativity, problem solving mindset is becoming more and more important. Also, the communication between the teams, especially in terms of revenue teams, whether marketing and sales. Uh, it's not like traditional handoff anymore. Actually, it's like more intelligent data, which content brings with at what value, and also sales team also can see this data clearly and transparently. So it's very dynamic, and it's very real time, and it's a huge part of the thinking of a founder at these days, in my opinion, or at
Yeah,
least it should be.
yeah.
Yeah. And I even heard that recruiters ask, "Do you have this paid ChatGPT subscription?" Yes, on interview, just to check how deep a person in this AI and with AI implementation in just his personal life. So it's important right now.
And I wanted to add that earlier, if you remember, it was the time when you needed to be an expert in something. Someone was email marketer, someone was SDR, someone was just closer over the leads in the company in a certain domain, fintech, retail, whatever. Now teams are more aligned, and we are all partially using AI tools, can get certain domain knowledge, can process documents, internal bibliotheques, playbooks, and so on. So we can learn faster, we can get the necessary knowledge without messaging to your boss, without messaging to C-level, without taking their time. So we can process and perform our tasks better, check out ourselves as well, and get the access to domain knowledge is easier to get than it was before. So yeah, and it's also impacted team structure as we are more synchronized and less people needed, and probably some junior positions are substituted partially, so we don't need the person who will sort out data while making lead generation, so that can make AI and quite quickly impacting our unit economy as well. So
Correct.
cool. Let's go to the next question. And another one, Seeing, if I don't see any messages in the chat, but if you have your questions, and if you have something to share, or would like to ask a concrete speaker, please do not hesitate, and welcome, and we will be gladly answering your questions. So ask us. And yeah, we will follow our agenda, and I will ask you our next question is about what mistakes what do you see SaaS companies are making when launching their go-to-market strategies nowadays in 2025? So what do you see? What are the common themes?
So I will start. Yes.
Great.
It's easier, yes, because okay. I think the biggest mistake is relying too heavily on AI tools. Yes, AI tools. They will not fix broken funnel. They will not solve poor offer or unclear ICP. Yes, it is. Not a magic pill, yes. And another mistake is testing too many tools too fast in one time. So you need to choose one tool, build muscles, and scale, yes. And after that, you can add more tool, because first of all, right now, today, tools are very complicated. For example, this clay, it's a super machine, yes, and inside this clay, you can find different functionality, to find people, to find companies, to find companies by location, and so on, so on, so on. And you need to practice. You need to different filters, a huge list of filters, yes, inside, and you need time to practice, but not just switch from clay to LinkedIn Navigator, I don't know, to other tools, similar tools. Just choose one and build muscles with this tool. And I think it is the right way to adapt new tools in your processes. Just focus on it and gain some benefit from this tool.
100%. Like, your goal shouldn't be using a next shiny AI tool, but your goal should be at least solving one problem for one person and how to monetize it. So that should be your goal. Solve one problem for one person or one company, and try to find a way to monetize that process overall. So again, like, leading with technology instead of strategy is the problem, the main problem there. So if you change and switch that mindset, then AI will be helpful, but not as a captain of the ship.
Yeah. And we also have one question to the room. So how do you think that do you think that it's smart for SaaS companies to remove their human customer support team and implement AI agents instead? Will this negatively impact their business reputation? So what's your opinion on that point?
Tough question. I think that we even already have this example from Klarna. Yes, Sweden bank. They just I forgot what.
Microsoft as well. Yeah.
Yes, Microsoft as well, and there
Many
is
companies. True.
yeah. So it's not about only about a negative impact in moral way. Yes, to the businesses, it's also a negative impact in processes and efficiency and so on. Because right now, AI AI is just a tool; it's not intelligent, and people they are creative, and there are lots of repetitive tasks in our everyday life, but 20%, okay, 15% of these tasks are not repetitive. So you can't just replace a person with a tool. Still can't. Yes, maybe in the future AI will be intelligent, but right now it's not intelligent. It's just a tool. So I think. You should. I think it's you can move faster. You can more be more productive. Yes, with AI, but you can make this department more productive. You can add additional tasks or additional processes for people in this department just to cover more. But it's not good. Not even not good. It's not a wise way to do business. Just to replace people with AI right now. Maybe in future it will be. I don't know. Right
Yeah.
now it's
I
just
also think that I don't think AI is lack of intelligence. Rather, it's lack of empathy and lack of feelings and emotions, so to say. And like customer support is your frontier, which is facing with lots of issues mainly, and not with the happy people that are using with your product. Mainly the people who are either not happy or angry, and putting those people in front of a machine will only piss them off if they are not pissed off yet. You can use it for repetitive tasks, as you put it very well. Like, hi, I forgot my password. Like for password, renewing your password using AI makes sense. Or, hey, I cannot find this button in the product, and AI can, with the knowledge hub and everything, it can show you a short video or a short description where you can find it. Works perfect. Yeah, and I don't think you need to hire someone to do so. It's also not fair for that person's intelligence, since we have AI today. But at the same time, like if I'm getting robbed or something happened with my bank account, and if you put some robot talking to me, I understand, but it's just pisses me off, and I don't think it has place, at least for now, for SaaS companies. Agree.
Absolutely. And nothing to add, right? Even nothing to add. You covered the question. Okay, so we'll go further. And what's your go-to process when starting go-to-market planning for a new product or company? So how do you do that? What's the most important stages? What you face from your own experience? So, like, how would you comment it?
I think it's quite simple, and the answer from every marketer will be the same: market research, competitor research, ACP clarity. Yes, just these three pitfalls that on what we can build this go to market strategy. And then after that we can think about content creation with AI, message testing, and so on. So I think the main changes in this process is speed, and we can test early. Yes, test early and make mistakes early, and after that build a real go-to-market process strategy for this project. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not much to add from my end there. Also, get your customer immersion, create your core revenue strategy. You have to have minimum viable engine for revenue generation also, and after that, it's just execution and
Yeah,
repeated execution actually.
and scaling as well. So yeah, after we've tested it's working, yeah, we need to think of our scaling and channels that can contribute to our growth. Okay, about trends, for sure. Like it's the hype topic as well as AI tools. So, what do you think? What is overhyped and what is underrated right now on the market? And yeah, people how they use the tools, the strategies. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe Burak want to start.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Like
Just
it's
do it.
it's funny. Like I can feed AI to I'm getting bold, and I can ask it to create me a photo of me which I look really bold, and it can do that. But at the same time, like if you are looking for fully autonomous team by AI, it's not possible today, really, in 2025. Maybe a couple of years later, but that feeling and that idea that using AI will solve everything and I will build everything upon that, it's overhyped. But at the same time, the underrated part is the AI based this growth. As we discussed before, the scalability with AI, it's also underrated just because people think it's the red button, press, everything happens. When it doesn't, they just get disappointed and they lose the faith in AI and they forget where AI is useful. So keeping that balance, using when it's necessary, is underrated. I would say.
As well, prompt engineering. So to master that and I think
Exactly.
everyone already had the chance to do that, but yeah, just don't forget for that. Like have you
Exactly.
put your task?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yes.
and yeah, from my side, underrated is content creation, because everyone thought that he's able to create content with AI, but the quality of this content is questionable. Yes, so we need to practice more to create real good. AI ChatGPT can create good text, articles, posts for LinkedIn, Instagram, but you need to practice with prompt engineering or create your custom GPT for that, or use custom tools like Copy AI or Jasper and so on. So you can create good content with AI, but you need to practice. Yes, not just write an article with one prompt, for example. And if we are talking about overhyped, is I think this topic of a full automation of everything with AI. So we can't do it. We still can't automate everything. We can automate maybe 40% of all our processes, but not all processes. And yeah, AI optimization is overhyped. I think.
Yeah, and we can start our day and each of our tasks with asking LLMs how to do that, or like give me some ideas or so on. So like it's a good practice to start, but still we have people, human intelligence, and we have to review that and compare it to our expertise, what we want to say, how to adjust it, and so on, so on. So like just not with like just copying and pasting and using one prompt for everything and one tool for everything. So I believe all of us we have different tools and different practices of usage that tools and so on, and it's totally fine, because we are looking for the ways of how we can accomplish certain tasks in our way, what is suitable to us, and not necessarily just to read guides and list of tools and try to use all of them. Just find for tasks that appear in on your table, or sometimes for example, me, I'm having some time just to research for certain tools which I might not know about, opening marketplaces to, or even product hunt, to review what is on the market, what's interesting happening, what else market can suggest us, and start trying. But it doesn't mean that I will end up with that tool, and well, probably most of the tools I don't need, but it's just about research. Yeah.
Yeah, but do not dive deep in that. I mean, spend 1 or 3 hours per month, per week, and just for this research, because a lot of tools, and they are growing as like mushrooms, and you can't know every tool, even in marketing or even in content creation. Yes, there are a lot of them. So have this limits for you for yourself, not yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So if you were launching startup today, what would be your first 3 priorities?
I would
Oh
go ahead, sign up 10 AI tools that my competitor is using, and try to scale.
Yeah, and we can actually watch partially what they are using. So it'll be like build
That's true.
trees and yeah.
That's true.
I can even read in their blogs and say what LLM they use for content creation. It's just prof
That's true.
deformation.
That's true.
And frankly speaking, lots of information we can find in public. Even take us for example, right? So we talked on a certain topic, and I know then we can write LinkedIn newsletter and post and something else. So lots of information can be searchable, not for all the businesses, but still from PR, press releases, from conferences, from public speaking, from and different articles placed in media. So you can get certain ideas for sure, making this due diligence. Yeah, but coming back to the question, what would be your first priorities?
Yeah, I'm coming back from sales background.
Mhm.
Like my first jobs, I was selling credit cards in the shopping malls for banks and stuff. So for me, it's always traditional. It has to start traditional. Like first, go ahead and hit that client. I mean, like close that first 10, 15 deals by yourself to understand. It's very valuable lesson to understand what are their pain points, not only their personal pain points, but the industry overall. So just close that 10, 15 clients first, and then go ahead. It will help you also, this understanding will help you to create your ideal also customer profile and your messaging to those people. And again, if you want to scale, if you are happy with what you are doing, you need to be sure that everything is documented. Then you can repeat it again. That's pretty much it for me in terms of priorities.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally agree. Totally agree. Just find some ICP context and run short discovery loops, emails, calls, interviews, just to know better your ICP and market. And one more: use AI for fast iteration, not just automation. Yes. We can test multiple messaging, track data, and so on. So start smart, scale smart, and it will be okay.
Agreed.
Okay, we did it, and
Oh,
no
amazing.
questions left. Imagine, yeah. If our audience they still have some questions, so we are open to respond on them. Probably something took your interest, and you would like to know. And slowly we would start wrapping up, and you can find and contact us on LinkedIn. There are QR codes to scan. Also, we've attached this presentation to the event page, so you can go through, you can find the email if you need. Overall, I think it's gonna be good if you feel you have challenges, or you feel that your go-to-market strategy is not perfect, or you're facing some challenges meanwhile, or you need a person, human intelligence, right, to overlook where you are not the expert. So please contact us, or like all together, or separately, or whatever way you like. So contact us, and we will see what we can do for you. What are your challenges? So yeah, we are super open-minded to it. And let's stay in touch. Let's communicate on LinkedIn. And if you have any other questions, please send us in direct messages as well later after this webinar.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And
And also, I personally thank you guys. You both are doing a great job, and I hope to see your success grows in time. And thank you very much for the invitation and the time and the effort that you put into it. So I appreciate that.
yeah, thank you, Burak, for a great company here, and this this chance to talk about AI is my favorite topic. I think that AI will speed up what's already working and expose what's not. So it's like a
Exactly.
lakmus, yes, and a tester for every startup, for every business, for every project. So it's we are living in a quite interesting time right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you, guys. It was quite motivating for us earlier. We are not in the bubble, to exchange our ideas, to see where what we can enrich to our experiences. And thanks for all that examples we had before and today. So it was absolutely interesting. And yeah, we are in touch, and hopefully that meanwhile we grow, we can have more webinars like these. We can think over partnerships and collaborations in the future. So yeah, that's good to have, and good to stay.
See you
Yeah.
guys. Thank you very much.
Bye
And
bye.
you have a nice one. Ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye.